Welcome to Xtra, presented by VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter. Very censored. You can follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Be sure to follow Xtra on Twitter at Xtra VDG. Check out the website too. That is xtra.vdgsports.com. Once again, that is xtra.vdgsports.com. And there's a YouTube page as well. VDG Sports, everything is there. Like, subscribe, share, or do what it is you do there. Or do whatever it is you do there. Got too excited, and it was coming out super fast. You want to keep up with me and my whereabouts and my well-being and everything in between. And this episode is not sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. But once a week, one is sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com, and that is a video version, whatever you want to call it. It's behind the scenes video, what have you, and that's VinceDouglasGregory.com, along with surprises and everything else in between. Noobs, thank you for giving me an opportunity. If you're still here and if you decide to stay, once again, thank you for giving me an opportunity. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. Regs, we back at it again. We do what we do. It's almost all day, every day, but we make time for it to be regs and come out as a regular. I haven't been this direction in an extremely, extremely long time, but let me just say this. I saw something, and usually I protect the guilty in the game. In other words, I let enough time go by so it can breathe. Basically, I can't do it this time. I cannot do it this time. And if you don't understand that meaning, if you don't understand the whole process of protecting the guilty, it's not what you think. Go back a few and review some of the historical documents, and you will get my explanation on it. Or you can search. But whatever you search for, or the version that you search for, and it's like criminal behavior, no, that's not it. That is not it. Maybe you should raise your hand or ask a friend. Basically, you can figure it out, hopefully. Hopefully, you can figure it out. And I'm pretty sure most people, like 93% of you, already know and can figure it out. It's just the other 7% that we have to be concerned about. It's just the other 7% that we have to be concerned about. With all of that being said, let me steer this back in the straight and narrow path. Back on the path. Okay. See something, say something. I usually protect the guilty in the game. I usually give enough time to let stuff breathe. But this, I just could not, because this just was something that I have yet to see. Something that definitely will not keep me up at night. It's something that I found puzzling, to say the least. I stopped talking about me and my commutes, me and my driving on a local route, me and all of the other non-good drivers on the road or the street, the highway, or whatever it is I'm on. I felt as though I was over that. I felt as though that I grew. And it's not me thinking that I'm the world's greatest or, have the world's greatest fans, anything like that. Mm-mm, that ain't me. And I'm going to be me. It's just that me trying to figure out, or me basically depending on my anticipation game, because majority you don't use signals to let others know your intentions. The majority of you don't use signals to let the rest of us know your intentions, but I saw something and the intentions were clear. I saw something and the intentions were clear between two drivers, and I don't know why. If anything, I should have been the one who was upset and mad because I had to witness that. I had to witness it. And before all this happened, and before all of this took place, I almost got T-boned. Before all of this happened, and before all of this took place, I almost got T-boned. It was just at the very, very last second, the car that was just blindly turning, going straight, realized that, oh no, there's a car there that I didn't see. Let me just swerve over. And so they just swerved over and I just kept it moving. I was like, you know what? It's fine. It's okay. It is fine. It is okay. Maybe 60, 70 years ago, I would have been like, it's time to go. Maybe 67 years ago, 60 or 70 years ago, mind you, I'd probably been like, it's time to go. That is my reason to go. That is my reason to just get all angry, upset, and mad and do, you know, make some furniture move without furniture. Make some furniture move without furniture. But I was like, it's okay. It's fine. They saw me. Nothing happened. Nothing took place. It's all to the good. It's all to the good. No worries whatsoever. No worries whatsoever. So I keep going. I keep going. I keep doing what it do. They eventually get over and they eventually keep going doing what it do. No animosity, no signals, no indications from me that I was upset. No visual from me that I was upset. No body language, none of that. I was just chilling. I wasn't singing. I wasn't dancing. I wasn't making my chest pop. I was basically in discovery mode and just calm, cool, and collected. The three C's, three triple C's, or however you want to say that. I was all three of those. I kept it going. I kept it moving, and I'm steady going on. But now my anticipation game is has leveled up. Now my intuition is like ready for whatever. Everything is. I'm pretty intense now. I'm pretty intense. I'm prepared for everything. I'm ready for everything. And I'm just driving and I'm in a fast lane doing what it do in discovery mode. And I look in my rear view and I see a car that's coming and it going way faster than I would like to go and that I will go. There's a speed suggestion, but how fast they were going, I don't think that's what the whole suggestion means. I don't think that's what suggestion means, because they were just off the charts. And I decided to go ahead and get out the way. I didn't want things to get ludicrous. I did not want things to get ludicrous, so I just went ahead and moved and got my own self out the way. I was like, you know what? This ain't worth it. I ain't with it. I ain't about that life. I ain't trying to stun on nobody. I ain't trying to do what it do here. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm collected. So let me just go ahead and signal so everybody know my intentions. My intentions is to get out of the way. So I put my blink on and went ahead and got in a slower lane. And I decided to, you know what? I'm gonna I'm gonna do I'm gonna do what's suggested of me to do. Granted, I'm all about efficiency. Granted, I want to get to point A to point B as efficient as possible. Well, I've already had a near, possibly, you know, tragic moment. I had, and I was, this was the universe letting me know, okay, uh, I'm just gonna chill out on this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and chill out on this one. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get over, and I'm gonna let everybody else do what they do, and I'm gonna do me, and me being in this slower lane and just cruising and just being super duper aware of everything else. I'm just gonna do that. And the universe said to me, it ain't gonna be that easy. Uh-uh, it ain't gonna be that easy. So I got over. And it is trafficky. And trafficky is definitely a word that I've created a long time ago. So it wasn't a misspeak or or misspoke or anything to that nature. I've said trafficky a lot of times now. It was trafficky. I went ahead and got over, and it's trafficky. So the vehicle that was going super duper fast, of course, there were other vehicles and cars in front of it. It was like, all right, cool. And I noticed in my rear view, there's another vehicle that was going as just as fast as the previous one. And it got up to a certain spot and it got behind the other vehicle that was going fast. And I don't know what they were expecting. I don't know what they thought could magically happen. But that driver, for whatever reason, wanted to continue to go the speed they wanted to go. But I'm looking up and I'm looking as far as I can see. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what they trying to do here. I don't know what they expecting. My mind reading game ain't on point. Or maybe my mind reading game ain't playing 30-dimensional chess as this character's wanting to play. Because all I see is cars and cars and cars. So even if that one vehicle wanted to get over, there's another vehicle blocking that vehicle. And there's another vehicle blocking that vehicle. And there's another vehicle blocking that vehicle. So basically, let's just say it was trafficky. Back to my original word. But apparently, that driver had a problem with trafficky and just wanted to bob and weave at that point. So they got over. And of course, trafficky. But when they got over, something magical happened. When they got over, apparently they were mad. They were upset. They were just fuming that the vehicle in front of them did not get over so they can continue going as fast as they wanted to go, only to be slowed down by the vehicle in front of them that wasn't going as fast as they wanted to go. So basically, it was trafficky. And they were upset that the vehicle in front of them didn't get over so they can be stuck behind the other vehicle. I don't know if this person was in a hurry. I don't know if this person were not wearing their glasses. I don't know if this person understand or understood the word trafficky. All I knew was I looked up and I was focused and I was aware and I just saw the guy pull up to the other guy and stick his hand out the window and he is giving him the universal number one sign. He is giving him the universal number one sign, and it didn't stop there. It did not stop there. So the other guy was like, what? Me? And I can see this because I'm right behind these characters. Why I'm right behind them? Because it's trafficky and everybody's pretty much doing the same speed. And it's the suggested speed or a little bit lower. So I see the guy like do something to his chest. And I'm like, what is happening here? Is this real life? Am I in a movie? Is this F10? Is this F11? Is this F12? Tell me what is going on here. Because I'm confused. And the guy's like hitting his chest And he returns the favor. He was like, you know what? You know what? And I'm sitting there behind these cats. I'm like, what? Let me know what is up. I ain't here for any of this, but since I'm stuck, I wish I had some popcorn. I wish I had some popcorn. And the guy was still tapping his chest, and he returned the favor. He said, you number one too. Or maybe he was saying, yeah, I'm number one too. Either way, they both had their hands out the window, and they was officially giving each other the number one signal. Saying that you number one, I'm number one. I don't know who's number one. All I saw was the one digit in the air. Both had the one digit in the air. And I was like, is this really happening? Wow. And the guy that wanted to pass did some maneuver and ended up getting in front of the other guy. And then I saw brake lights. Then I saw more brake lights. Then I saw the number one signal again. And then the guy did another maneuver. And he just started doing some zigzags through traffic. And I was like, whoa. Is it that serious? I mean, in the past, I gotten on here and I said some things. I had some jokey jokes. And I talk about Priuses all the time because, it's a Prius. But I ain't never, ever got to the point where I wanted to do that. But hey, to each his own, to each his own, no judge zone. But to give the number one sign, to let the other person know that they're number one, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's frowned upon. That is not good. Why are you so angry? Why are you being so angry when the efficiency tells me that getting from point A to point B, regardless of you maneuvering through trafficy stuff like you did, you're still going to end up where you end up. It's just that, why are you putting other people in danger? Or why are you putting yourself in danger? Or is that your reason to go? I mean, I'm sitting there. My mind is trying to process all this stuff out because I'm like, it doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to figure it out. But then I just looked to the sky and I pointed to the universe. I was like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you kindly. Because I got over. If I didn't get over, that could have been me getting the number one sign. That could have been me getting the number one sign. And universe, I begged and plead for you that I ain't want no pure chaos and I ain't want no chaotic moments. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.